Can you hear me now? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Can you hear me now? Are we back? Are we up? I don't know what's going on here. Seems okay. I didn't go anywhere. No. Morning. Morning. So they're up here, they got the cameras ready now, so you'll hear some sounds or whatever. Hello, Cameron. Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. Am I allowed to join you?
These guys are early, it seems, so yeah, whatever. So, come on in.
Alright.
I tried a minute ago, there was a young lady dropped in a moment ago, and I tried to turn the computer to talk to her, and it all went down. So let's try again, let's go. We can hold it to this one. So, have a seat. This is our normal routine, just whatever, do our normal stuff. Cameron's here, we'll try this again, we'll turn the machine here. I'm going to hold the cable in place. Okay. Tight, let me turn it a bit more tight. Modern technology. Did we make it around this time? Okay, that way we go. So,
you okay?
Right.
Deep breath, cross your fingers.
Sorry about this. Did you get your makeup ready?
Didn't shave that. What crew is this from?
These are the people from Tencent in China. This is the program. They're doing a program about the 150th anniversary of the Meiji Restoration. And, we're going to be a little bit part of that.
Okay.
So
I wasn't sure if things had fallen into place for it. I'm filming you, filming me, live streaming this TV broadcast, which was
I think the basic idea, the way the lady described it to me, is that we were going to do a print party. They're bringing a person who is the knowledgeable person about Japanese history.
Great.
But what he doesn't know, for example, is about Japanese prints and stuff, something like this. So we're going to explain what we know about the Meiji era and how it relates to the ukiyo-e printing and stuff like that.
Cool.
And that's something we do know something about, so it's okay. So.
Yeah. definitely.
And this is the last block on this print. You know, this is the background block. The last.
Oh,
block.
yeah, the last
so
one.
This
All
is
right.
the 7th block. So printing, there's test printing starts. I wanted to do the test printing with Suga-san, but unfortunately she's off playing around in
Until
Kyoto.
tomorrow, right? I think she'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, and then she wants to finish the infestation print, which I understand.
That's right.
So it's probably Saturday morning we're going to do this test printing on this thing. And if it goes well, that's it. Bang, we are up and running in production as soon as we can.
Cool.
Earthquake. Okay.
And the snow, will it be carved?
Yeah, then what we're going to do is, there's no snow, the snow will be carved on this block and a number of blocks, but there's no snow carving until the first proof
Everything
is
else
done.
is lined up.
Because everything, we have to get all the blocks lined up. If I carve the snow on the temple block and the snow on the sky block, they don't line up.
Yeah.
So we've got to make sure all the registration is as tight as possible before we go ahead with the snow.
Okay.
The snow is irrelevant, it's just added at the end.
Yeah. Do I trust Sulimu's Chinese? They say.
Pardon me?
Sulimu offers a Chinese expression that we should say. Study well and improve every day. Hao hao sui xi tian tian xiang sheng. I don't know how to say that.
Did you study any Chinese when you were getting ready for your 2-year thing or stuff like that?
No, I've watched a lot of kung fu movies.
Yes,
These corns look different than the last one.
Yeah, the problem is, of course, we've taken this information from Jed's Photoshop master rather than printing the lights first. And where this line, where the deep ends and where the lights start, there's 3 blocks. There's the yellow block, the orange block, and this block. And how they're going to line up is still an open question. We normally would never trust Photoshop information at this point, because after making the key block, we could be working at a different scale or size, or the copy machine, when I printed out the key block, could have twisted a little bit. But at this point, we're just taking Photoshop information, so this could be dangerous. These may not line up with the edges of the ones that I've carved so far. We know what that is. Another one.
Bruce Lee movies, Jet Li movies. Cool. So if they're all slightly off, because you said there are 3 blocks that have all trusted the
Well, what I'm
Photoshop
doing is
file.
I'm carving a little bit on the inside of this line. If I carve directly on that line, there's a risk that the light and the dark could be separated by a little white sliver. So I'm carving this dark over a bit. So when we do our first test printing, almost certainly there'll be too much dark coming in on these lanterns. It's way easier to cut it back a little bit than it is to fix a white space. So there's going to be, undoubtedly, going to be lots of adjustments to do at the first test printing. In fact, when Suga-san does this, she's going to do it, and I'm going to sit there looking over her shoulder. When she does it, she's going to think, oh my God, this is all a mess, But I'm carving on the safe side of these lines, knowing that it's very easy to make the adjustment after we get a test.
It's much easier.
And the other thing is, the way it is on Jed's image there, all those glows, the lanterns and the lights, they're not really supposed to be sharp edges.
Right.
So that if they're a little bit fuzzy and overlapped here and there, it's just going to give a bit of a fuzzy glow to it, which is okay, it's what we want. And when I cut these back, rather than cutting it back sharp, If I just scratch the edges a little bit to put them back, then that'll give us a better, more of a glow effect. So,
Yeah.
so I think we're okay on this.
Cool.
The only problem I'm worried about is the scale. It's all happening at such a small scale.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere near a millimeter. We're way, way, way less than a millimeter. 10th of a millimeter is too much. A mistake. Here too, look at this. There's an umbrella shape here. That's where one of the umbrellas comes in.
Yeah.
But did Jed make this thing? Did he put this gray at the middle of the umbrella line, at the outside of the edge, at the inside of the edge? I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's really dangerous mixing Photoshop information from Jed directly with a color block like that.
So just have to see how it all turns out. The last known website. There should be a site where people can just upload correctly color separated Photoshop files for people who only want to carve. That might be the most niche market ever, though.
It's also
all four
color
of you who
separated
want
files. All depends how far you want to overlap the colors, and it all depends. There's no standard single set rule.
Yeah.
We talked about this before. If I can just draw here, when there's a black line. Imagine this is the black line that you've carved to separate areas. If this is color A and color B, if color A is darker than color B, you'd run color B maybe over the line a bit more because it doesn't show under color A. But color A is being darker, so you couldn't run that to the edge of that line.
Right.
So there's no such thing as a random set of Photoshop files because it all depends what colors you're going to be using, what kind of paper, how thick the paper is. There's a million factors. So for work at our level, you can't just have a Photoshop file to do this. Anyway, whatever. To make it interesting for these guys who are watching right now, I'm not quite finished their knife carving yet, but I'm going to switch to some persuader work to give this guy a bit more of a
action.
What time's it now, Cameron?
8:45.
Okay, well, we'll certainly be closing this down by 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So for maybe to do the last little session of this, I'll switch to a hammer work. And as far as our stream people goes, I had told them that this was going to be a sizing stream today, but I had forgotten when I said that this was all happening this morning. So, but I do have to do some sizing, so maybe that'll be tomorrow morning or maybe this afternoon.
Warn the sound guy to adjust his mic.
So, ちょっとうるさくなりますよ. Are you okay? Bang, bang, bang. 大丈夫? Okay. You too, you guys too. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Take off your headphones.
Also, I better move. I'm going to get an earthquake. I didn't move my own.
Your own tripod.
Yeah, my own tripod because we had that yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Also, I don't know on my own. I better zoom out the show camera.
Yep. Move down a little.
That
There you go.
Okay. Yep. Give me a warning if I'm off. Here we go. Block's going to be printed at least 3 times, maybe more. This is the one with the orange band in the middle,
Yeah.
and then dark gradation from the bottom and dark gradation from the top. So it's really going to get some use, this one.
Yeah. Hello. picture of this.
Okay. Yeah, she warned me it was going to be a bit of a deal. So.
Yeah.
Have you get the feeling, camera channel, somebody's watching you?
Yeah. All over the world and all over this room. Silly.
Okay, get ready to sign up the stream. I think we'll just end up with a
Okay.
bit of large banging here. Am I just moving still?
The camera hasn't been jumping
Okay,
around,
good.
so I think we're
Good,
okay there. You're a bit off the camera now, though, with that end. When you're doing the sides, it was all
Okay,
on,
okay.
but...
All clear?
Yep. Good.
じゃあもうそろそろ閉まりましょうか。
Okay.
Yeah, to the stream here. Okay, thanks for putting up with us today, guys. I know what's going to happen now. I know I'll probably be finished this block tonight or tomorrow or something, so I'm not quite sure what tomorrow's stream will be. I know it might be sizing upstairs. It might be work on NGJ.
Ah, okay.
It won't be that one we were talking about
Okay.
yesterday, but it'll be preparation work for that. I don't want to tease him about it because I'm really not sure if it's going to happen or not yet.
Okay.
But the next job after this block is finished is going to be our New Year's card. And some of you heard yesterday, we're going to take that image from an old book of Chinese images we found. And Cameron and I were thinking it might be time to do something interesting with this. You remember a year ago we tried making a print start to finish in one stream, and we're trying to think about the way we might be able to work it so we can do that again.
Yeah.
So no promises yet, and it won't be happening tomorrow. Don't even think about such a thing tomorrow. But sometime early next week, it's possible, if we can work it out, that we're going to do another one of those all-in-one streams. But I shouldn't really tease it too much because I'm not quite sure if I can make it happen.
Yeah. It's
Okay. Anyway, signing off. Thanks so much, guys. Sorry about the early stream.
Thanks
See you
for
next time.
joining us.
Okay, thank you.
All right.